Well, you guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be working on what we've kind of talked about that we were going to be working on. We're going to be tearing Gerry's transmission apart. I made this fixture here to hold the transmission to an engine stand. So that way I can rotate it up, flip it upside down, to get the valve body and everything out from inside of it. So we'll be doing this today. Probably going to do some time lapse and break it up with some, information videos. But I know there's videos out there on complete tear down and rebuild of these TH350s. But, thought we might give our own little take on it because we're going to be doing a few little extra things to it that your average person wouldn't be doing to it. So I'll show you those and take you along for this rebuild. Okay, so I thought I'd give you a little overview of the kit that I got. It's from Jegs, right there. This is their racing. I know it doesn't say it, but on their website it was the racing rebuild kit. Comes with the Raybestos frictions, all new steels, which is important. All your gaskets, seals, and everything for the input, output. New modulator valve, your shims and thrust washers, new input and output bushing on that one there. So I'm going to be taking these out once I get this transmission apart. I'm going to take these seals out, the frictions out, put them in my new pan that I got, and then soak them in some transmission fluid. This is their high performance transmission fluid for racing applications. Normally I would recommend Ford Type F, and that's probably what we're going to end up using. But if you look at the back of the bottle, it'll even say, well, maybe not on this one, but the old, B&M trick shift fluid, it said right on the back of it that it was suitable and applicable for Ford Type F. And I did some research, and it's basically the same thing as the B&M trick shift. It has a few extra modifiers, but you talk to any guy that's racing rear-wheel drive, GM, Ford, or anything, and they're going to tell you Ford Type F is the fluid to use. So I just bought that because I knew I needed to get something to soak everything in, and I'll probably end up running Type F just because it's cheaper to get a hold of than, the regular transmission fluid. I bought a high flow transmission filter. It's a racing filter. It's better than the stock filter that comes with the kit. Again, it's for fluid flow. It's for higher pressures, which, this is what this is going to run at. And I did get a new urethane transmission mount because the engine mounts are solid. I was told to get a urethane mount to keep the transmission from breaking. So I wanted to get a deeper pan, but they didn't have anything available at the time that I ordered it. I should have just waited. But this will probably be good for now because I have a feeling I'm going to end up breaking this transmission. And I'm going to end up switching it with a Turbo 400. So until then, this will be all right for now. And we'll go from there. Okay guys, so we got the valve body off. Kind of been inspecting it and everything. Everything looks okay in the valve body. The valves are working fine. I'm getting ready to pull the pump right now, and we'll know here very shortly what's going on with it. So. Okay, so we got the clutches out. I got a little snap ring out to get the sun gear. So far, you know, the reverse band and everything has been in pretty good shape. So we'll see how the rest of it goes. Okay, guys. So this has kind of turned into day 2 with this transmission. Basically, it got really late last night, and I was having issues with the camera. So I didn't film much of anything. I didn't film anything after what you saw, but I've got all of the internals back in. I added an extra clutch to the second gear set of clutches. It was easier to fit. I wanted to add it to the first gear, but I couldn't figure out how to make it work. So anyway, so at least second gear's got an extra set in it. You know, all the shims, everything's been replaced. So tonight, I'm working on the pump. We're getting really close to it. Once I get it all back together, I'm gonna clean off the outside of it. You know, make sure that it's not nasty and looking and everything. So that'll happen. New seals. Yeah. So hopefully tonight I'll be able to get her all put back together, and we'll go from there. But I'm going to set you guys up and let you see taking this pump apart. So that's all done. It's all clean, all new seals. Everything is on it. I don't have the torque converter seal replaced yet, but I'll do that once I install it. So the next thing I got to do is clean up the mating surface there and drop the pump in, get it bolted in, and then we can flip it over and start working on the valve body. Okay guys, sorry I didn't get you filmed putting the valve body and everything back on, but everything's back together, everything's good. We're 100% done now. So next thing is going to be with the transmission. We're going to be bolting it to the engine, getting it in the car, so I can finalize the transmission mount and get the motor mounts completely finalized. And I wanted to do that before we put the sheet metal floor and stuff in. Plus, next week I'm getting my shifter, so I'll be able to start making the mounts for that, and 100% ready for floor. So that'll be in next week's video. We'll be getting that stuff done.
Well, I think actually next week we're going to be doing some Camaro driving and hopefully some actual burnouts and some real driving. But the next Gerry video,
That's what I meant.
Well,
the next Gerry video is
yeah,
gonna
the next Gerry video will be, well, putting the drivetrain together, maybe working on more of the chassis, maybe even setting it in the car and kind of seeing where everything lands. But yeah, we wanted to cut this video off. I know it was just mostly transmission stuff with Gerry and kind of the next step with him, but hopefully pretty soon it'll start wrapping some stuff up pretty quickly, so we can actually get it started for the first time, which would be pretty cool in the next maybe month or so. But
well, I mean, it's been a long time coming. You know, this project come in January. This will be 2 years that we've been working on Gerry, and I am so excited to finally get it done and get it wired and plumbed and fired up and doing burnouts. So I'm getting excited.
yeah, taking it down the track. But yeah, we will see you guys on the next video, taking the Camaro for an actual drive this time and working through some of the issues that we had with it on the last drive. But look forward to seeing that. And don't forget, like, subscribe, check out our channel.
Yeah, share it with your friends.
Share it. And
we're also on Instagram too. You know, sometimes we'll post updates on projects and stuff during. So it's at Jason Dombrowski and at Steven Dombrowski on Instagram. So go check that out. Follow us, subscribe, and you know, we post some other stuff out there.